Okay, so in this video, we're going to talk about arithmetic operators, swapping the variable program, and how to take inputs. So when I open Java, you get a screen like this. If you don't know how to install Java, check out my video. You'll get the link somewhat at the upper right left corner. So I'll create a new class and name it as swap the variables. Swap the variables, right? When you open that program, you see all these things written up here. So I'll take Control plus A and remove all of it. Okay. Now, in the next step, I'll describe a class, swap the variables. Remember, class names shouldn't have any space in between. Now, I told you, if you don't know how to write a basic program, check out my tutorial. So, as I told you that while giving brackets, think it like you're getting into a house. So I give the second bracket. Now static void main. Okay, so in this program, since I'm going to swap values, I'm going to use it as a user input. Okay, so what does that mean? That the programmer will write a program in such a manner that the one who is running the program can give the input according to his or her desire. So I'll write int x and int y. Okay, so I'll leave some space and write a bracket. Okay, so let's understand the concept of swapping the variables. Suppose you have two variables, x and y. Now, we have an empty container. X contains water, y contains oil. While swapping, I want oil in x and water in y. I want to change the places of the things that are in the container. So I take an empty container and I pour the water into the empty container. Now, in the next step, I'll pour the oil from y to x. Here, I've poured oil from y in x. In the next step, I'll pour the water from temp to y so that temp remains empty. So the logic behind swapping, now look, in the first slide we had x had water, y had oil. In the last slide, x had oil, y has water. So the places have changed. Now we'll use the same principle right here. So I'll describe a temporary container as a temporary variable and initialize it at 0. In the next step, I'll write temp equals to x. I'm storing the value of x in 10. Now I'm pouring y's value inside x. Next, I'll use the temp to put it in y. So the temporary variable, I've used it like this. So we're going to print it system.out.println. Now, while printing any values that has come from the variables, we usually use a double quote. I'll write x equals to some space plus x. What will this do? This will take the value of x and put it inside here at this place. Plus, I'll write as y equals some space here. Now, what I'll do is I'll close the bracket and give a semicolon. Now I'll get out of the house. So I've told the principles of writing program like this, like you're entering your house, then entering your bedroom to keep something, then getting out of it. It's like that. Now we'll compile the program. No syntax error. And we'll write, suppose I'll put 5 in x and 7 in y. The output will have 5 in y, x and 7 in x. Okay, so let's check it out. Okay, I think I did some printing problem over here. Oh, I forgot to add the value. Plus y. So this kind of errors are called logical errors. Here, I'll take x equals to 5, y equals to 7. While printing, I get x equals to 7, y equals to 5. So you see, you swap the variables like this. This is a very basic program without containing anything. Now we're going to come to arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operators, which we're gonna use in the next programs. So the arithmetic operators in Java are plus, minus, multiplication, division, and percentage. Percentage means modulus, which means the remainder. So if you write 5% 2, the answer would be 1. Okay, so we'll use arithmetic operators in the next video while writing. So you can check out on that in the next videos. Okay, so meet you in the next lesson. Goodbye for now.